Our virtual world is relentless. We move from meeting to meeting, chasing the end result, while often failing to pause between the chaos and complexity that is our workplace today. We are incessantly focused on what needs to get done. I get it. I fall into the trap myself from time to time. There's an endless list of items on my to-do list as well. However, if we want to make a bigger impact on our organizations and truly show up based on the vision and identity that we have for ourselves, we have to ask a deeper and more meaningful question. Who are you showing up as today? Are you congruent? In other words, do your behaviors reflect what you say is important? Are you clear about your leadership philosophy and act in alignment with it? And would you work for you? In my first leadership book, Ignite, the 4 Essential Rules for Emerging Leaders, the first people-first factor that I outlined was leading by example. This principle is all about establishing credibility. Without it, whether you're a people manager or not, no one will follow you. And at the heart of building credibility with others is having a clear set of values to guide how you show up. Values are the beliefs you hold true above anything else. They define who you are and guide your behaviors. But here's the catch. We all have our values, whether we know it or not, and we don't check those values at the door when we enter the workplace. They follow us around, and they emerge from every action we take. Are the values you live by defined? Are they intentional? If you worked for you, would you see yourself as authentic? And would you follow you? So your Personal Foundations Toolkit offers 3 simple steps for defining your values. Step 1 is to select from the list of values. So in the toolkit, there are over 35 values to choose from. If you don't see one listed, feel free to add it. Your opportunity is to choose 8 that stand out to you as most important. Step 2 is to narrow your values list and prioritize. So of the 8 values you identified in step 1, select the 5 most important values and prioritize them from most important to least important. This is intentionally a challenging process. It's going to force you to reflect on what's most important to you. Step 3, define your behaviors. So for each of those 5 core values, define the behaviors that you would need to model to truly live by those values. All right, now's the time to get started by defining your values. Open that Personal Foundations Toolkit, complete the 3 steps that I just outlined. And my prediction is that if you get clear on your core values and the behaviors associated with them, you would work for you. And more importantly, so will others.